Hello everyone, I am Panagiotis from the Outdoors University, and in this video I am in the woods to make a very unique tarp shelter. But can a tarp shelter survive this? Let's find out. This is a perfect playground for the kids. About 2 to 3 weeks ago, we came here with my friend Pius and we set on this forest path some wooden sculptures. And now I have to go check them and make some photos from them. Here are the other ones. And now I have to look for the skunk. What a beautiful place to walk. In these ones there are young trees, and they use them to protect the young trees from being eaten from the deer. Aha. Someone lives here. The whole story here is made for the kids, to keep the curiosity alive. These two down there are nice pieces to use to carve a bowl. There is the skunk. Now it's time to walk back. It was a nice little walk. My friend Pius, except of the fact that he is an artist in life, he is also a chainsaw carving artist. Now this is a nice spot to observe for wildlife. Down there, there's an open spot. With binoculars it would be perfect. Wild garlic flowers. They are so beautiful. This is the handle of an atlatl that I made a while ago, and I was surprised with the power that this weapon can have. Whoa! This side is 3 meters and this side is 4.5 meters. Wow! It is so nice. Storm is coming. Should I make it big or small? This is the beauty about tarps. You can do whatever you want. Like this it would be more covered, because the opening here is smaller. But if I do it like this, for example, it's like a villa. I will choose the villa edition. I have to be fast. I have to be fast. Woo! This is nice. I will also pull this up and have some more height. And we are ready to go. Oh, whoa. I have to put everything inside. Just on time. Oh. Now this is one of these moments where you can enjoy. You cannot do so much, but you can enjoy. It couldn't be more exactly on time. It is taking photos of me. I hope I didn't forget anything outside. The last 2 to 3 weeks we had no rain. And this one will bring everything back to life now. What a beautiful feeling, being out here, covered only by a tarp and enjoying this beauty. Now I can feel that the temperature is dropping. After about an hour of pouring rain, the sun is coming out. My bed is on a bit of a slope, but it's not too much. To keep my beddings and my bed on place, I will put a piece of wood here so that I don't roll down. Sleeping on the forest floor and hammock with bag net go together. Last week I broke the handle of my axe, splitting big pieces to make kindling. And yesterday I made a new one, and it turned out really good, and it fits perfect in my hand. If this axe had a mouth, it would tell me a lot of not so good things. This is a tool that I use a lot. And now it's time for a walk. I want to find some fallen trees that could be carved easily with a chainsaw. Whoa, 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 whoa. This one has to come down. Also this one and this one. These two have to come down as well. This double as well. Those two ones as well. This is a lot of firewood. But I was not looking for firewood. I see firewood everywhere. Now this is something nice. From all these hanging pieces I could carve little mushrooms. Oh, there is one more here. That's hanging here. And it's pushing down this one as well. These two guys are alive. This guy is also alive. I can see leaves up there. And there's also a lot of wood here. A lot of wood. It would be nice if my day had more than 24 hours, so that I can come here and clean this mess up to leave some more breathing space for the younger ones. But I have 24 hours as everyone. But for sure it can be a long-term project. Even more. And many dead ones back there. Back there, back there. There is a lot of material for sure. Maybe I should start with the standing ones, cut them down at a specific height so that I can have a standing piece, and try to carve with my chainsaw something else. If you are interested in watching something like this, just let me know. It's cooking time. Today I will make calzone, and for this I will need a small oven, which I will make with my pot. But to set my stove I will also need some stones. Where will I find stones in the woods? You want the grill to come inside your pot, and whatever you put in your pot doesn't touch the bottom of the pot. But if you put your grill straight on the bottom of your pot, you will burn the bottom of your food and the top part will not be cooked. This is why you can use stones. Now I will not have straight heat from the metal, and the grill stays nicely a little bit higher. Ah. Let's see how it goes. It was not so clever. I forgot that it was up here. If you find the way to cook meals that you like in the woods, it makes the experience so much more beautiful. It's not so nice when people think that eating in the woods is canned food or dried food or stuff like that. Woohoo! Oh boy, we are getting closer. Piece of art. Thank you, God. Let's see what we have done. I think it's hot, but I cannot wait anymore. It is perfect. I have to bring my kitchen in. If you have never tried to make something like this, just give it a try. It's simple and delicious. My stove worked perfectly and all 3 pieces were perfectly cooked. It takes a little bit of time at the beginning until the stones are hot, and then it works perfectly. And something to keep in mind, I keep the stones in the pot until they cool down, and then I throw them back in the forest. They are too hot now. This is the 3rd one, by the way. Perfect. And now it's bedtime. See you in the morning. Good morning, team. I had a nice and warm night, although my bed was not level. And now it's time to get up and start packing. It is never a good idea to put your feet in your shoes if there is a scorpion in there, or a spider or a snake in other countries. Now I can leave them back in the forest. What a great shelter! And now it's a piece of tarp again. And this is the sign that my shelter worked pretty good. Ready to go. This is the end of this video. If you liked it and you had fun in this adventure, share it and subscribe to the channel to get notified every time we upload a new one. And if you want to support us even more, become a member of this channel and check in the description. You will find Outdoors University merchandise such as t-shirts, mugs, bags and a lot more, a link to our Patreon page and a link to our Amazon influencer page where you can find equipment that we use in our videos. And don't forget, if you want to live an experience with Outdoors University, visit our website and fill the small questionnaire we made for you. Stay safe and have fun. Ciao!